Yangving of Vatang with that P.E.K.K.A. smash. We've got the P.E.K.K.A.s, the Super Wizards, one jump spell, and typically we like to we see a lot of log and typically we see a lot of log launchers, but it doesn't seem like that's the case here with the siege barracks, because the beautiful thing with that siege barracks is you get that free additional P.E.K.K.A. to help assist your army.
It is, and you also get the reinforcement of what you typically bring in there, the hogs, when you place it correctly to add some extra value, taking out some critical defenses we often see helping with scatter shots or eagles along the outside edge. Now we do have this warden. Starting off, when you are using your warden with these style attacks, you have to be mindful of the time. So you want to pick up some good funnel value, but you do not want to get the raid going any more than at that 2-minute mark. Otherwise, you run the risk of a time fail.
You really do run that risk of the time fail. So this warden looks like he's going to be pulled back up to the top side by this Queen. The enemy really loves to be attacking first. When he attacks first, he hits just above a 64% hit rate. So we're going to have to see if he's able to turn this one into a 3-star. With that initial freeze coming down onto the scatter shot and the defending Queen, able to help take that and really protect those Super Wizards from that kind of skip value from that scatter shot that would hit all the units behind. But out comes the Lava Hound that's going to slow up the Queen, these Super Wizards right behind. But notice he doesn't have that poison spell for the Lava. Oh, unless he just dropped it right there. He did. Okay, so he's going to help get through that a little bit. But typically, we may not actually see poison spells be used with Super Wizards.
No, and look at the Sight Golem providing some beautiful tank factor here. Will open up and likely just freeze up the radius around the Town Hall and single targeting Inferno. I do want to point out again, look at the Hogs lining up, coming in for the support right over that Eagle, and they will take the lead past the Royal Champion to give her even more of a life coming into the scatter shot compartment.
Yeah, with the Hogs and the Royal Champion making their way to the scatter, we got some ground skeletons popping by the Teslas, so that's going to slow up the RCA just a little bit. Well, with some witches back behind, the Queen does actually dodge that Town Hall poison, so she's going to continue to stay up with that Unicorn helping assist. With the Queen ability, the Royal Champion's got plenty of health, and it looks like we are starting it off with Vatang and getting that 3-star, putting the pressure onto Tompinai Empire.
This is the start that all teams want to have coming into the mix. It sets the tone of the war, gets you hyped up, but it also doesn't put you at a disadvantage. When you start off with a 2-star, you're giving your opponent the opportunity to start setting the bar, and we saw a lot of that yesterday where teams, even with a 99% 2-star, like Tompinai, were unable to overcome. And that's
the 99, but let's see if Rigatores does kick it off. Like you mentioned, a very great prediction there. So let's see what he can come in. It looks to be using the lightning spells, taking in the Zapla. Notice he has the 2 poison spells, potentially for super minions that may come out, because you want to poison headhunters and then the super minions that are just behind there. But Rigatores does love to attack first. When he does attack first, he has about a 69% hit rate, and all the other ones are about 50 to 60% if he attacks in other positions. So he is very comfortable at attacking at first, leading off Tompinai Empire and trying to do it with a 3-star, but does pull out these archers. The Lava Hound now enters, so he's going to wait until the Queen potential locks onto the Lava Hound, or will he pop this Queen ability early to try to secure the Town Hall before the Lava Hound makes its way over there? But the Queen doesn't look like she's walking. He was maybe, yeah, he was shaking his head because the Queen was walking the wrong way.
Oh, even the Tesla's not able to pull her in, and this was beautiful because we had the Yak actually distracting the Hound for quite some time, even though the King died out. This is exactly what Diff of Vatang was hoping to see from his defense, pulling this Queen off course and providing a lot of damage coming in for that King here.
Well, he does have that Battle Blimp still to use for the Town Hall potentially, but look at how much of the base has already been actually taken out. So he's moving his way over towards the Eagle Artillery. The Warden is being used to the right side, so he's going to help take that down. There's the Warden ability through this right section. The Balloons are actually pushing their way in and sends the Stone Slammer now in to try to secure the Town Hall.
I think excellent choice. Offers a lot of tank here and will get the job done, but also open up the additional troops. Ideally, if it can smack down on here. Look at it hanging on.
Oh,
He's got the freeze. My goodness. Now, unfortunately, nothing to keep those loons alive now.
Yeah, but he's got so many left here with just over a minute left in the attack. Only a Wizard Tower is left to really provide any of distraction, and down it goes, and Riga Torres is answering the call. Well done. Beautiful job. What a 3-star for Rigo Torres. Let's go and show him some love. Dropping some 3 stars in the chat for all of you, whoever you are supporting, either Tompinai Empire or Vatang. They love it, and they are coming in, answering the call here, and really got that done. But now PSW with the Hydra. He does have a mix. Okay, well, we've got some lightning spells to take out an air defense over here. The Eagle Artillery to the left. It is getting healed up a little bit, repaired by those builder huts. And the Dragon Rider's going over there. Wait a second, is he gonna try to use a Dragon Rider to snipe this Eagle here, Lady B?
Oh, he just might, and that would be some exceptional value coming into the mix. Also bringing in an Inferno Drag, but this could be a really great way to start setting up the funnel as well. And we just saw the other lightning come down, taking out the Air Sweeper.
Doesn't look like there's any Teslas here, so that Dragon Rider is going to get absolutely insane value of picking off an Eagle Artillery. And there is the Inferno Dragon right behind it. So, wow, that is incredible. There was no real traps over there, but he does drop this a little early, which means that Dragon is going to take 1 to 2 Eagle shots here, but that's okay. He's pushing his way in, drops that initial rage spell. He's going to continue this push. The Queen is already down at the bottom, but he's waiting on the King, which finally now comes down, can potentially path his way maybe over towards this Town Hall.
A little bit unfortunate with the Queen wrapping around the inside of the space. She does so much better working along with the King, so she can reach over the walls where the King can't reach and start pushing those dragons, Inferno Drags, and Drag Riders a little bit further away from the course of the Town Hall. Comes in, though.
Go for the single. Blues, what are you doing?
They've got it, Carbon.
Come on, come on. Oh, they do. Nice job. That was close. I didn't think the balloons were going to clone. That's the whole point of that clone spell. It's to jump over to the single to help take that down to really protect the dragons. But now he's deploying the Royal Champion. She's coming in to help grab this air defense as these dragons are pathing their way straight through the core. But he does pull that Lava Hound, so all these dragons are going to backtrack. But let's see if he can still get this. We got that. Was that freeze? Oh, but he missed the scatter just unfortunately. Does have the King, Queen, and Royal Champion abilities still to use. But he's only got a minute left in the raid, Lady B.
Yeah, and this Royal Champion has 0 support to help her with this scatter shot. It is very low health, but with all the damage coming in and being so far away, she's not going to pick up that value. We need these dragons to come in, make that approach. Ooh, or the Queen beating on the wall just out of range. This is perfect with these abilities intact. This is likely going to get it done.
Indeed, that King ability is going to crush through the outside buildings here. And Riga Torres' base is not going to hold here. This Queen will be able to take down the scatter, step up into the Teslas, the cannon. What a great attack. PSW answering, and we are starting off just like we did yesterday with 3-star after 3-star. What a performance here. Will the... Absolutely. It's going to be about defenses. If you can hold your opponent to at least 199% 2-star, you have a chance. But Machuo, the super wall break, unfortunately doesn't go anywhere. In terms of it doesn't open any walls, which that's what he potentially wanted to do to help force that King into the Archer Tower. So let's see how he's going to adapt here. Still trying to force his King in. He should be able to path in towards this Elixir storage, but he's not waiting around. With just over 2.5 minutes left, the dragons and everything is already down on the map, moving his way through, and there's the King ability. Down goes the Eagle Artillery. Continue this, switches up to that Battle Blimp, sends it across for the Town Hall. We do have 1 clone to use.
Yeah, this is all about timing to force a course of those dragons into the center of the base, taking on the multis, taking on some of the damage that is going to be unreachable for the heroes working around and survive.
Come on, come on.
He's got
Down it goes. Town Hall secured. And he's cleared a bunch of this value here, but we do have the Teslas that are by that air defense down there. There's the freeze, but he missed that air expo, unfortunately, so that's some unnecessary damage.
It is, and he's got this split. Now, the good thing about this split is we have healthy dragons on the outside of the base working along with the Royal Champion. They can help pick off those skellies just a little bit quicker so she can try and reserve this ability. This is all about getting her through into the back end with no freezes.
Yeah, I don't know about this. We got ground skeletons that are popping here. The builder hut is repairing this Air Expo, which is going to be a huge pain for that Royal Champion. Does have her ability. I don't know how much health these dragons have, and you can see he's getting frustrated here because he does not believe he's going to have enough to get through it. I don't think so either. Oh, this is going to be the first defense of this war to start off day number 2. These dragons are just not going to have enough to get through 2 Arch Towers, a Scattered, Air Expo, and a multi-target Inferno on the backside. So this is what Vatang is looking for, that defense. Can they keep it up, or will they fall short in their next attack? We still have plenty of attacks to come. Anything can still happen, but this is a great advantage for Vatang at the moment.
It is. This is an opening that you hope to see. Now, the one good thing for Tompinai here is the percentage that is coming in. 43 seconds left to go. The Dragon's not going to be able to do much more with the lower health, but he does reach that 90% range. And actually right there on the dot. So if you're not going to hit the mark, and this is what was the big question that we have in store, so many more attacks left to go. So they can't look at this as they're down and out. This easily could switch, and they know it. So Yura coming in with the Super P.E.K.K.A. Smash here. And again, we get to see the Siege Barracks. So we are starting to see a lot more Siege Barracks into this mix. I think because we can position those properly, we can get additional push out of them. And it is nice to have those P.E.K.K.A.s. It really sets up the funnel. But most importantly is the reinforcement of hogs here. Now the Warden kicking this off, starting to work through, want to pick off some of the outlying defenses and make it a little bit easier of an approach for getting this town hall and bypassing to reach a war.
Yeah, Yurik is attacking in the 3rd position, and this is his favorite time to attack. When he attacks 3rd, he triples at just over a 65% hit rate. All the other ones are just about around a 58, so that's 10% higher triple rate in 3rd. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just more comfortable when you attack in a certain position here. But with that early Warden ability, pushing his way through, relying on this Battle Blimp to make it to the Town Hall, can range that up, continuing this path through the base. There's the jump to give him access all the way to that Eagle Artillery.
Yeah, and that's what was needed. This is why we were clearing out that path. The Siege Barracks would not have been able to do the job here, and there really wouldn't have been the reach to get this Town Hall safely and securely and getting our troops along the center line of the base. But look at the Witches going, helping to support with the Royal Champion. We have the Skellies picking off some of the surrounding defenses, and the Witches that are providing that additional support to take down those defenses. Queen still with the ability, and this has some life left to it.
Yeah, with that Queen pushing her way towards the Eagle Artillery, does still have her ability with the RC ability still intact, just now pops it here, but this Queen can utilize his jump spell to jump back over there. But there's some ground skeletons here. We got a bunch of Witches, and the Skellies are moving to the bottom side here. One super wall break. This Queen and healers can get some incredible value. We still have a minute left in the raid, but we don't have any clean up to the top side.
Oh, we do have the Warden working alongside with those Witches. They take the jump to come in for the Warden Tower as the Queen's taking some of that heat, forces the ability to reach over, knock it out. But 47 seconds left. We still need to beat through those walls and get to the top side of the base. The Queen has regenerated now with the healers and the Unicorn by her side as the Witches try and work their way through. But Carbon, there is not going to be enough time to finish this one off.
Yeah, it's going to be 30 seconds left. We're going to see where the super wall break. Oh, it does actually open the perfect wall there for the Queen to continue her path around. 25 seconds. You can see he's getting nervous here. Can that Queen make her way through? But the storages just might be too much.
Yeah, this is the problem here, is the time factor. It's not a matter of power, it's a matter of that Queen getting through, even with the super wall breaker. But percent is going to be high for Vatang. It is a defense for Tompinai, which they were hoping to see, but not the 98%. This does now keep Vatang cold feet. I think the bigger problem is you don't always know who you're building against once you get into the stage.
Yeah, absolutely. You really have to try to plan for all of your opponents, but it can be very difficult to try to have that many bases ready. It's really just trying to adjust traps, maybe CCs. Granted, when you do base testing, you test the base for those trap locations, so it's super difficult. Super nervous as well with that lightning spell. It's going to take out the Inferno Tower there. Gonna come in with the Super Witches. Remember, the big thing with Super Witches is time. But wait a second, Amualin. We're doing a Warden Walk by himself, and then we're doing a Queen Walk as well to help potentially set up the funnel to move them together to the top side. Oh, this is an attack here.
Yeah, the Queen taking on so much damage and trying to collectively push this together. This is going to really work on that time factor that you mentioned that can just quickly dwindle away. And because we've already used Zapquake, we've taken down a portion of the inside edge of the base so we can actually push through the remaining 2 Infernos here.
Pushing his way right into the middle with that jump spell, giving him access to the Town Hall all the way on the bottom side. This King is coming from the right. And notice he does use that Siege Barrack, so he's taking all the risk. He's relying on that push from the top to make his way to the Town Hall. We got about a minute and 40 seconds left. The Hound does just pop, and these Super Witches will slowly help go through these lava pups. But the King, he dodged the scatter shot. Was he trying to push his way in? But he does have the World Champion, so she can actually jump into that as the King makes his way closer to the Town Hall here.
Yep, and of course we've got the Hogs to come in right there. Ooh, hold up. We've got Velks coming into the mix to work their way through. Now, they would have been really nice along the outside edge, but they're going to help push their way in as the King's already taking the lead here.
Yeah, that King, he's going down the bottom. He does just go down there, but we got these Super Witches continuing their push through towards this Town Hall. His Royal Champion, unfortunately, she did continue her way through. Now she is hitting the Town Hall. We got the Valkyries finally joining the party to the bottom side of the space, but that Town Hall Giga Bomb and Poison is going to do work to his Royal Champion, but her ability does snipe some of the Teslas, and now it's about time. We got 1 minion. Can't drop it to the top side because we do have an air defense over there. And can his Queen stay alive, moving her way through? I mean, they can step into every part of the base because of the openings. So now it's just a question about time and how fast he can move his way through.
Yeah, this is achievable. We've got the Headhunter on the north side of the base. Look at that, right there for the Dark Elixir storage. That's like one of the highest hit point structures, keeping this moving along. It may not come down to time. This looks like Amualin could potentially clutch it.
Oh, the Queen ability here. We got invisibility, which you can't really use at this point. Wait, you can use that on the Skellies. Yes, beautiful job there. It makes the skeletons invisible, so they go for the air defense. And now the scatter. Queen, go for it. 4, 3, 2, 1, and yes!
It's a triple!
Oh!
Oh, my goodness. Carbon.
Remember, this is the lower bracket. You lose this war, you are eliminated from the World Finals. And now we have Diff coming in with the Zap Lalo, taking out Inferno Tower. Now using some sneaky goblins to help set up the funneling. We got a balloon to the top side to help take down that mortar, no problem. And now he's going to try to help set up a funnel. Looks like he wants to push probably the King into the scatter shot to the top side as the Queen makes her way to the Town Hall.
Yep, we have the Ice Golem providing that proper tank for the Queen. Gets the wall break in right there in the corner as the Queen picks her way around the space. This is a nice way to try and bypass the Poison Bomb, giving her something to reach for, working her way around. That's why the Lightning Spell combo, that Zapquake, is really valuable here as well.
Absolutely, with the King ability just going off. He's going to move his way into the scatter shot. There is the Giant Bomb, some ground skeletons, slow him down a bit. But the RC, come on RC, go for the scatter finally. And now the Queen is going to lock on the Town Hall, but luckily she didn't activate the Town Hall early, so she can easily help take that down with her ability.
And taking no damage in that particular time, so she does have just enough power, and the Unicorn was able to get her just enough more health to work her way through. This Yak is providing some excellent tank for the Royal Champion to work on getting that multi down. Drops the invisibility spell, which gives her that extra bump.
Yeah, with that invisibility spell, that's going to be a nice bonus there. Look at the value that he took down. 40% of the space is already down, including the Town Hall and the Clan Castle. So that's fantastic here. But this pack of balloons on the bottom side is going to take... Wait, no! Hold on. The Ochili basically missed them all. So that's fantastic. And now the balloons from the Stone Slammer do get spun up with the Dragon coming out, trying to take down that Royal Champion. But he's waiting on this War Internal Tome to find the perfect time. Potentially maybe around the Queen with a scatter shot, because we're probably going to find a bunch of traps in the core here.
Yeah, this is also going to help if the scatter shot were to realign, but focus here right now for the Hound, and it pops and he drops that freeze, perfectly timed to get even more out of these pops, getting the loon safely and securely in. Look at this beautiful surround, sweeping those loons.
Look at that! Oh, he is pumped up. Let's go, Div. What an attack. He is excited, and they definitely love to see that. What a hit with that haste spell on the outside. So many balloons coming in for that 3-star. Diff of the craziest of defenses here, which at this point, it's got to be a low percent 2-star, if that. I mean, obviously they would love for a 1-star, but let's be real. That's very unlikely unless he's starting with a blip, which he is. He's starting with that blip, and he's going to be coming in with that queen charge. So unless the queen somehow misses this town hall, this could be a very high percentage if this is the start so far, because typically if you're going to end a queen on a town hall, most likely it's not going to be a low percentage attack.
Typically not here, and the queen in a beautiful position. This is really nice when you use the blimps. You can lure the CC. You're getting some double duty here by taking down, creating the funnel, taking down those defenses, and getting the CC in a position where the queen is not taking on any incoming damage.
Yeah, it's about this queen charge. She's taking care of these lava pups slowly, one at a time. We have just over 2 minutes, so we have plenty of time here to be able to concentrate to make sure we know exactly where the queen's going to path. And, I mean, she's definitely going to path to the right. There's no way she's going to make her way to the left side here. As she steps her way in, she should go in to grab the scatter shot. She does suggest that. We've got some ground skeletons. No threat so far. He might end up using a free spell onto this defending queen as he steps up. No, he decides to go with that rage to help assist his queen.
Nice use of the loon. Oh, look at that. Picking up 2 traps right there. We've got 2 mines in the mix, keeping those healers nice and safe. Queen working her way around, and this is a beautiful funnel to the town hall. But notice the time, minute 27 seconds, and this is relying heavily on the queen doing a lot of work here. More times than not, we are seeing these players with these grandiose queen charges, but we do need to get that Lalo moving in.
Yeah, that Lalo's coming in from the bottom side into the Eagle Artillery. That queen is stepping in for the town hall. Let's keep our eye. If she can lock onto it, she does. We got ground skeletons. We got Teslas. The warden ability going off. He's invested everything. He's finally now just deploys his king on the left side. Rages his queen up. She locks onto the town hall, has the ability, secures that, and there is the 2-star. He's adding more percentage from the bottom.
He's got lots of loons working their way around, and he's got the king on the outskirts with his ability. This is a stunning finish here for Vatang, coming in with a dominating performance today, Carvin.
Incredible stuff. We've got that royal champion with her ability and absolutely crushing this. All the viewers at home are wondering, wow, incredible performance from Vatang, eliminating the number 2 seed Tompinai Empire, putting up a 14-star performance. Incredible World Finals, and we've talked about it. It's so hard to be predicting these matches here. And React, let's see if you can close it out with a triple.
Yeah, they want to go home knowing that they put up the best fight they possibly could. But when you're going 2 buildings away from perfection, it is a task at that. So we do have React coming in with a Zapquake, but we don't get, we still have the 4 lightning spells. So he's lining this up and getting it ready to go.
Yeah, with that lightning spell into the top scatter shot. There's the queen, who does not go down, where he just wanted to be able to help take that down, unfortunately, with the queen, his queen, now go to the top side to the defending king as he makes his way around. We got no healers, so we got a couple lava hounds and a log launcher. Looks like maybe potentially send all the way across to the town hall.
And so the golem providing this tank for the heroes. He needs to get a big push coming in to get this working through. I like the use of the Yeti here. We're seeing more and more Yetis because of the upgraded level now that we have to them, providing some extra support and power. But here comes a log launcher. Because we have the golem, we can keep the heroes nice and fresh coming in, but we still need to contend with the CC troops.
Yeah, with that CC coming over to his queen, the Lava Hound. Oh, the queen's ability is forced here. Does actually take out the Headhunter. And now the Log Launcher is going in towards the multi-target Inferno. Will it open? It does. King Royal Champion ability has been forced, but I just don't think he's getting the value because he wanted his queen really to stay up as they move their way into the middle.
But I like the Yetis coming out. The queens actually survived long enough to provide the support for these Yetis to clear out the multis, which is going to help the Lalo process here, but we still need to work our way through the town hall, and there is quite a bit of base left over.
Yeah, quite a bit on the biome side. We've got the Lava Hound still to use. Wait, okay, finally now deployed to the top where the town hall is. So he's going to have to use the Warden ability to secure the town hall here, but we still have 2 Headhunters to use. But Lady B, if you notice, we got almost a full health queen, and we got a full health royal champion to the bottom side, and his Headhunters is supposed to only take out one of them. Definitely can't take out both.
No, the queen does go down nice and fast. It's that back-end royal champion that's going to hurt. Circles around that tornado trap, trying to force the loons to stay in the poison bomb.
Oh, no.
And loses out almost every loon through it.
Yeah, those balloons go down. He's got one more haste, using the bottom side balloons. But unfortunate for React, and he knew before this attack started they couldn't get that. What a great effort. But they are going to be falling short, and they will be going home. Alternate attacks has been eliminated. Tompinai Empire has been eliminated, which means that anything is going to happen in this World Championship for 2021.
Anything can. That seems to be our motto for this year. This really is anyone's war. We are going to crown opportunity to make that their trophy right there.
Yes.
And they look pretty happy about it.
They do indeed. Congratulations to Vatang. They will be moving on, but the road doesn't end there. They've